To a song that is a result of something I read on Huffington Post. And, the story about the Westboro Baptist Church people. Now, those are those horrible people that carry around their God hates bags, God hates everything signs. Those people. At a Lady Gaga concert. So that certainly caught my attention. And I love Lady Gaga. I think she's fabulous. And anyway, the Westboro people were at the concert, of course, to protest. And I didn't read the whole article, what would be the point? But there was a quote in the article that caught my attention from one of the Westboro people, and it was something, blah, 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 blah. Lady Gaga's less than beautiful singing program. And I was so struck by the language, by calling what Lady Gaga does a singing program. It cracked me up. And I'm sure that it was quite intentional on the part of the speaker. It was a sort of the verbal equivalent of religious clothing. You know, you see somebody in a particularly, religious outfit. You know, okay, that's a not a worldly person. I think you get the same impression of the person who refers to what Lady Gaga does as a singing program. We understand you have not been to a show since the 1600s. We get it. So it cracked me up, though, and I was like, oh my God, I have to write a song called Lady Gaga's Singing Program. What a great title. And I wanted to write it from the viewpoint of the Westboro Baptist Church and write it as a hymn. And I grew up going to a Methodist church. We sang hymns all the time. We never got religious enough to start hating people, but we did go to church a lot. And of course, I love hymns, and so I wanted to write it, as an old hymn, and from the viewpoint of the Westboro Baptist Church, and I felt I pretty much had the viewpoint down, really, but I wanted to make sure, so I went to their website, which I do not recommend, and it's just as wacky as you might imagine, and their whole main thing is that God just hates pretty much everything, so here's my song, written from the viewpoint of the Westboro Baptist Church. Lady Gaga's singing program.
Up on the stage, the devil's proud whore, bringing the demons straight to your door. The righteous and right, indignantly dead. Lady Gaga's singing program. Shake off the dust and open the gates to the long list of stuff that God really hates. It's strong among these, where we all stand, is Lady Gaga's singing program. And we shall strike a blow unto the demon's smile. We have taken forth the precious from the vial. Surely of the beast and not the lamb is Lady Gaga's singing program. The Lord sits and stares down over his knees, disgusted with nearly all that he sees, and the wicked and low confounding our land. And Lady Gaga's singing program. Lady Gaga's singing program. Will you sing that with me? Lady Gaga's singing program. One more time, please. Lady Gaga's singing program.
Took the route I took in writing it. Sometimes if you want to point out that somebody is an idiot, you can say, write a song that says they're an idiot, or you can just repeat what they say. And I find to repeat what they say is pretty effective, and I was glad I went that route. So I was up in Minnesota this past fall, and in Grand Marais, Minnesota, one of my favorite places in the world, and up there doing a show, and we recorded some is there a bug fly right here? There is. What the hell, bug? It's like 5 degrees outside. He says, I know. While we were Grand Marais, the Mountain Stage Radio people came up. Usually the Mountain Stage Radio show is done in Charleston, West Virginia, but they came up to Grand Marais to record a couple nights, and I did that song in the Mountain Stage show. And the Westboro Baptist Church people heard it. And here's how I know they heard it, because they started tweeting about it, and a friend of mine sent me the tweets, and I'm sitting in this dressing room in Carbondale, Colorado, getting ready to go on, and I look, and here's this email from my friend, and there's all these tweets from the Westboro people. And it was so, like, oh my God, I couldn't even believe it. And at first, it seemed almost as if they didn't get that it was sarcastic, though I do think they did. But because the first tweet was like, the very talented Cheryl Wheeler has written this beautiful song. And the second tweet was, this angry dyke has written this song. And I'm not angry. But they said I was an aging, God-hating mocker and stuff. And they apparently have some sort of you can set your computer up to alert you if certain things are discussed online, and obviously they have done this. So every time that this comes up, like in a magazine interview or something, there'll be more tweets from the Westboro people. And it just cracks me up. And one of them, they keep saying how much they like the song. I love this song. And I think they tweeted just the other day, and I think that they're doing that now to try to rile me up, which would be impossible. My manager, when this happened, and when they first started tweeting about it, Tony wanted to contact them. I said, well, if you really do want to see an angry dyke, why don't you do that? Because you will see a really angry person. I would never, under any circumstances, correspond with those people, but it just is unbelievably satisfying that they've heard the song and that they've heard a really huge audience singing Lady Gaga singing program. It really made me happy. Here's this little song. We used to paint the town weeknights after 5, laugh and ride around in Chevys all the time. Let the back rack spin, buy the world Coke. That was way back when. Now everybody's broke. Where's all the money? Who's got the money? Where's all the money now? Where's all the money? Who's got the money? Where's all the money now? Oh, everything was fine. Life was long and loose. We bought stuff all the time, and smoked and drank Matus, and then right before our eyes, with nothing much to say, uber wealthy guys squirreled it all away. Where's all the money? Who's got the money? Where's all the money now? Where's all the money? Who's got the money? Where's all the money now? And if life's a cherry pie, taken as it comes, your slice is miles high, while we all share the crumbs. And if you could find a way to help us in the clutch, I think it's safe to say we thank you both so much. Well, where's all the money? Who's got the money? Where's all the money now? Where's all the money? Who's got the money? Where's all the money now? Yeah, where's